Good morning. So today we are going to talk about the EET. I do apologize. All you ever hear in my videos are my dog's nails clicking, but they love their mama and they follow her around everywhere. So we are going to talk about the EET, which stands for Expanding Expression Toolkit. So it comes with a book and it comes with a beaded caterpillar, which I wasn't able to bring home with me, but I have written down the colors for which each bead stands for. So your kids, I hope, can visualize this in their head. It's more just important of what each stands for versus what it looks like. The caterpillar is just a way for them to organize it in their minds and to visually see it. So the green beginning of the caterpillar stands for category or group. So what category or group does it belong to? Is it an animal? Is it a food? Is it a vehicle? Blue, what does it do? What does it do? What do we do with it? Do we eat it? Do we play with it? Do we cut things with it? What else can we do? Do we drive it? And white, there's two white beads. One has an eyeball and one is just plain white. So the eyeball one is what does it look like? So the eye is a visual for what does it look like. The size, shape, color. Is it big? Is it brown? Is it tall? Is it short? These are all good time to use all those beautiful adjectives your kiddos have been working on. Brown is a wooden bead. Excuse me. What is it made from or what is it made of? So this is when we could talk about clothing's made from fabrics. Mirrors are made of glass, or an animal comes from an egg, things like that. Pink are the parts. What are the parts of this thing? Does it have a top, a bottom, a side? Like a ball has the seams, and shirts have a collar. White is where. Where do you use it, and where do you see it? Do we eat it? Do we use it to cut with? Do we use it to eat with? Do we see it at the store? Do we see it on the farm? Orange, what else do you know? Prior knowledge or fun facts. So this is a fun bead to have your kiddos share anything they already know, or just something fun they think about it. If the topic is dogs, they could say, my dog's names are, and my own dog's names are Lexi and Stanley. I have a boy dog and a girl dog. And they could share that kind of information, and it just kind of ties what they already know into the caterpillar. So we're going to use it for this t-shirt. So for green, we'd go through and say, what category or group does it belong to? And we would say it belongs to the clothing group. It's something we wear, right? Excuse me. Blue, what does it do? What do we do with it? Well, what do we do with a shirt? We wear it. We wear it. It covers our body. Excuse me, white, what does it look like? So this shirt in particular looks red, has short sleeves, has 3 beads, has, I don't see any other specific detail other than the beads, has a little split by the collar. Now, if you had a whole variety of shirts, they would all look different. They'd have different colors, different shapes, different sizes. So that's something to also talk about when you're talking about specific things. How would the rest look compared to this one? Brown, this is a wooden bead. What is it made from? So I would say shirts can be made from any variety of fabrics. You know, the shirt will have a tag on it that says what it's made from. So that's a fun thing to do when you're getting dressed in the morning. Check your tags. See, what is my clothing made from? This one might be made from cotton or might be made from rayon. I'm not sure. Pink are the parts. So what are its parts? So this has 2 sleeves, a bottom, beads, and a collar. It might have a tag on the inside, but there are no other parts on it. Some shirts have things on the front. You know, those sequence things that go up and down and make different colors and shapes. Or they might have poof balls on them, something like that. Excuse me, I'm on the floor. Parts. And white, the next white bead is where. Where do you use it and where do you see it? Well, you use it in everyday life, right? You see it in your dresser or in your closet. If you needed to buy a shirt, you'd go to the clothing store. And orange is what else do you know? Prior knowledge. So this is where your kiddo could share, my favorite shirt has a unicorn on it, or my favorite shirt has a picture of my mom on it. Or there is a clothing store that my mom owns. Just specific things that only your kiddo knows or likes to share. It doesn't have to be about this shirt. It can be I like shirts. I like long sleeve shirts more. I like sweatshirts more. Something like that. Just something fun. This is more of the fun, bring in what they already know. And then if you were able to write all this down about a t-shirt, then if you had pants or socks or a sweatshirt, then you could come through and do all this with that. Then, I haven't written it down, but I should make another video. If you take two big circles and overlap them, that's a Venn diagram. And you can write shirt, you can write pants. And then what's in the middle is what they have in common, and what's in the outside is what they don't. And then you're comparing and contrasting things. And I'll make another video for that. But I just wanted to show you how to use the EET for describing things. And this is going to help your kiddos come up with those specific details instead of saying, this is a red shirt. Okay, that's specific information, but it's not a lot of information. And this will help them get a lot of information. And I'll do some more videos on that. But that is the start of the EET.